Good afternoon and welcome to Eye on the Desert. Today I'm joined by a couple of gentlemen, Tony Marchese from Trio Restaurant and Mark Tedros, who is a grower here in the Coachella Valley. And we're talking about harvest boxes, which is something that you two put together, and they're fantastic. You're leveraging the power of local growers and Tony's great distribution network, and you're getting fresh produce out into people's, into their hands when they need it. It's really fantastic.
Thank you. Yeah, we kind of started in April when the pandemic happened, and Mark and I were talking, and he said about the farmers had a lot of extra produce, and I was talking to another friend of mine that does something similar like this in Virginia, and she says, why don't you start a produce box? I'm like, actually, I sent it to Mark. I said, Mark, this is too big for me. You do it. He's like, oh, no, we're going to do this together. So we started talking. I did an email on our database, and people said that they would pay for a delivery service, and a couple weeks later, poof, CV Harvest Box. We started our first week. We had 80 orders. We're up to 300 a week now, and it's been a lot of fun.
Mark, the growers who supply our local restaurants have a lot of fresh produce that is not getting out to the public. So this has got to be a great help to you and other growers around the valley.
Yeah, I mean, not only is it a really great help, it's really rewarding. One of the things that's been kind of fun for me is I was stuck in my own little bubble of being a day grower, and then getting an opportunity to go out to some different farms and experience what it is that other people are growing, and seeing the vastness of what we grow here in the Coachella Valley, especially with some of the more exotic items that we're going traditionally to restaurants as opposed to going into grocery stores. So getting an opportunity to see that, experience that, taste it, has been just tremendously rewarding for me. And I know it's been a lot of fun for the locals here, because they get to have an opportunity to experience it and taste it as well.
Well, I've been checking it out. It's like getting really a farmer's market in a box. You get some really incredible produce that we don't have access to normally as consumers, because it did go to the restaurants. So folks can just go online and order these from you guys, correct?
Yeah, you can go cvharvestbox.com, and then you could either one time, 4 times a month, twice a month. We have different optional subscriptions. You buy just one time if you want. And over the last couple of months, we've been adding on, doing add-ons with some bakery goods and honey and different items that people requested to have brought to their houses. So, and we're open, anyone emails, can we do this? It's exciting to work with all these different local businesses too.
I think a lot of people don't realize the amount of produce and the variety of produce we actually grow here in the valley.
Yeah, I mean, it's tremendous. I mean, we've been able to source everything from these really cool pink lemons to different types of eggplants and chili peppers and squashes. I mean, there's so many different things that are grown out here. Living herbs. We have a guy that's growing microgreens for us. And then the other thing that's been really awesome is getting a chance to show people how to cook some of these things and prepare them. We put videos on our social media of farm tours, cooking videos, at CV Harvest Box, both on Instagram and Facebook. We do a lot of really fun things, and have had just a tremendous response from the public.
I'm going to put up the link. People will be able to find it, follow it. The boxes are great. They come with recipes, and you get some really interesting produce that you may never have tried before. Thank you both for spending a little time and talking about this. It's a great service. A lot of people still aren't going out and not doing as much shopping, so this is getting fresh produce in the hands of people when they need it the most. Thank you both so much.
Thanks, Patrick.
Thank you, Patrick.